Káàárọ̀ ẹni tó ti sùn. Àwa náà ṣe wà wake. Àwọn pé àsìkò yìí ń ṣe àsìkò tí àwọn máa sùn táratára. Ìyá máa fojú kan sùn báyìí, a máa lajú lẹ́ẹ̀mẹ́wàá. Òun lọ́rọ̀ location 9. I say very good morning as we continue from where we stop. Ìgbà tẹ́mi bá ti ní ká dìde ká máa sọ̀rọ̀. Pé time táwọn politician náà talking sùn lélẹ̀. Àwọn politician nísìn, they're all over the country doing late night meetings. All these politicians keeping our people in bondage. And our job is to release that bondage. Everybody must be free, whether the politician likes it or not. A very good morning. I just woke up as well, as you can see. Still halfway in bed. Because a lot of our people have been kept in bondage, and sometimes they do not understand why they are poor, why they don't have money, why there's insecurity, why people are paying 7.5 million to the terrorists. If they have that 7.5 million, they go use and go do business. I say good morning, for the person who never sleep. If you sleep inside this location 419, I pity you. You open one eyes, you close one eyes. Don't sleep with both eyes. We are really in a danger at the moment, and it's not a time to be sleeping all the way through. I mean, yes, Odakamasun, Kiarawale no, Karawale to, but this present situation in that contraction does not permit you to sleep 24 hours. You must make sure that your eyes are wide open. If not, you might wake up one morning and there will be nothing called Nigeria. So that is the reason why, sorry, I'm doing something different. I want to use my phone to, let's just do a bit of Instagram as well. Because, we use all the little resources that we have. Good morning, everybody. We're there inside location 9, no light, no opportunity. Everybody is just hoping one day the illusion Nigeria will become a big country. I was watching Maigun yesterday, and somebody called on that program. The man is 48 years old. He's done everything as a board director. But the only difference is Nigeria is not a country that you are thinking. He actually left Nigeria, I think, in August. And if somebody at 48 years old, Carol, Matthew, Mokibugboyo, good morning, Afiz. Let me quickly appreciate those that are here. Diko Ging, good morning. Falorun Shaw, good morning. Joseph, good morning. All hail Biafra. All hail the Hausa people. I no hate them. Now Buhari like their tribe. That's why Buhari is trying to make sure that the Fulani tribe does not go into extinction in Nigeria. But Yoruba people, all the politicians, they want our own tribe to go into extinction. So I say good morning. I appreciate those of you that are still awake like myself. I just woke up. I slept early. Last Bond Banke, good morning. Ebon Yusuf Abiodun, good morning. Herita Obi, good morning. Watching from Dubai. I hope they've sorted out those of you in Dubai, the work permit issue. I can only wish you the best. Everybody's struggling around the world, even those that are here in UK. Let's also start the MixLR. Maybe we get one or two people that will be listening from there. It's cheaper for them that way. My name is Olami Koike. The 21st of January 2022. Information ti gbogbo yin ti ngbo láti àná, and I'm going to emphasize on that again this morning, and I'll be doing that, during the day I could have done more yesterday, but like I said, sometimes we go into what we call recess. Àwọn tó bá ń gbé èrò burúkú lọ́kàn láti lọ àtáàkì ilé bàbá wa, ọ̀rẹ́ wa, ẹ̀gbọ́n wa, bàbá tó dá Chief Sunday Igboho, tí wọ́n ní lọ́kàn láti fẹ́ lọ ṣe jàǹbá sí ilé wọn tó wà ní Sókà. Wọ́n mọra wọn. Ìntàwà kọ́ máa sọ fún wọn ni pé ẹ má gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn rárá. Ẹnikẹ́ni, èèyàn kéèyàn tó bá ń gbìyànjú láti fẹ́ lọ ṣe jàǹbá sí ilé Chief Sunday Igboho tó wà ní Sókà ní ìlú Ìbàdàn, lẹ́yìn ìgbà tẹ́ ti ṣe àìmọye jàǹbá, à sọ fún yín ẹ má gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn rárá. Ẹ má wò pé èyí tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ní àkọ́kọ́ ṣèbí wọ́n ṣe kankan sí. Bí a torí ẹ̀ lẹ̀ ṣe wọ́n á wò pé ká lọ gbé ìgbésẹ̀. Èmi ò mọ̀rú ìgbésẹ̀ tọ́nà ẹ fẹ́ gbé, but information tó dé ọwọ́ wa òun ni pé àwọn ẹni bí kan ní ìlú Nàìjíríà, nílùú Ọ̀yọ́ State, wọ́n fẹ́ lọ jó ilé bàbá Chief Sunday Igboho, àbí ilé Chief Sunday Igboho náà bàbá, so that Yorùbá yẹn á lè dán mọ́rán dáadáa. Kẹ má ní ẹ̀gbọ́n kan tí mò ń sọ. À ń sọ fún wọn pé kọ́ má dánwò, kọ́ má gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn if tó bá jẹ́ pé wọ́n ń rò lọ́kàn ni. Tó bá ṣe ń rò lọ́kàn, ẹ mọ̀ pé tí wọ́n bá ń rò nǹkan lọ́kàn, ìtàn rò lọ́kàn yẹn, ẹ bá wa sọ fún wọn pé kọ́ má dánwò, torí pé Chief Sunday Igboho kò ṣe jàǹbá fún ẹnìkankan kó tó di pé ìjọba bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ń lé káàkiri. Wọ́n lé nísìn, wọ́n ti lé sí Benin Republic, ó ti pé oṣù 6 báyìí. Ẹ ṣé gan ni, all the way from Belgium. Good morning. Mo rí ń bẹ̀ bàbá wa, ìyá wa Felicia Awẹ́. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin olólùfẹ́ wa lọ́tún lósì. Tọ́ba ló máa rẹ̀ ó rẹ̀ tì. Kò sígbà tí mo lè dìde, kódà bí bá sùn gan mo tún lè ṣe 1 hour kí n tún padà lọ kí n tún lọ sùn. Ṣẹ̀rí àsìkò táwa yìí, àsìkò ìṣítí ni, ìṣítí fún àwọn tó wà nílé, àwọn tí wọ́n ń tàn, tó ń sọ pé ẹ wo Babangida àti olórí burúkú Tinubu, gbogbo wọn olórí burúkú ni gbogbo wọn, because tó bá jẹ́ pé Tinubu ní làákàyè, Babangida tó wà bí àwọn gan wà lára àwọn tó pa Abíọ́lá gan, ta ló tẹ̀ mọ́? Because ṣérú Babangida ló yẹ kíyàn tó lọ máa bá tò, Babangida tó pa Délégi wá títí dé ní nísìn, ààrí end result ẹ̀, àbí ṣé mọ̀ pé Babangida ló pa Délégi wá? Ẹ̀rí pé ó wà lórí chair, kò lè dìde, Babangida ò lè dìde, kò lẹ́sẹ̀ mọ́, ẹsẹ̀ yẹn ti lọ. Ó ti ṣe jàǹbá fún Yorùbá gan, ó ti ṣe jàǹbá fún so many Nigerians. Good morning, Olúbùnmi Ṣódíyà. Tọwọ́tọwọ́ ni mo fi ń pe gbogbo orúkọ yín, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà lórí Instagram. Good morning. I think I started the mixer out. Let me double check. Okay, we started it as well for those that might want to. I'm trying to use my laptop to start the and I don't know what's going on. Why is it not picking? Tọwọ́tọwọ́ òun ni mo fi ń kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí ẹ darapọ̀ mọ́ wa. Mo kí yín bẹ̀ bàbá mi Michael Awẹ́, mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin tí Canada, mo kí America, mo kí gbogbo ọmọ káàárọ̀ jíire níbikíbi tí Ọlọ́run ní kí ẹ̀mí wa wà. Mo kí àwọn tó wà ní Brazil, ní Cuba, Jamaica. So bí ṣe ń sọ lọ, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá mọ àwọn tó ń gbé ìgbésẹ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀, bí ẹ ti bá wọn pàdé ní bí àpálọ ní bí a ní ọ̀dọ̀ àwọn politician kan ló ti ń sọ, ló ti ń rò pé ká lọ jó ilé Chief Sunday Igboho èyí tó wà ní Sókà tíjọba Nàìjíríà torí ẹ̀ fi pa wọ́n tó wá síbẹ̀. ẹ bá wa sọ fún wọn pé kó má dán wò, kó má gbé ìgbésẹ̀ yẹn rárá. Àyànwálé John Alex, good morning. Musba Ola, good morning. Good morning, Shirley Stick on Instagram, and those of you that have joined us as well. I'm trying to start the other broadcast. Hopefully it works. If not, we just keep the remaining two. Our YouTube is down. For those of you that I keep saying, Arielori program, you are probably not following even all our timeline. And to ban sọ pé wọ́n rí mi lórí YouTube, ẹni is living in a different land entirely. Morimbe Aremu, all the way from Ireland. Good morning, Stephen Adeho. Mo pè ìta wà ní UAE, wọ́n ti rectify work permitting. A lot of Nigerians are suffering all over the world. Serious suffering, serious one. Àwọn tá wà ní Europe, America, la kàn dúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run pé it's okay. Maybe àwọn tó wà ní Oman, Kuwait, Saudi Arabia, the suffering is too much. But those at home, they are in complete pitch darkness. They have no clue what is happening. They're just waking up. You know, like my ego said, Tinubu, ó ti ní dementia. Kò tó bá ní dementia, wàá jáde wàá máa sọ pé voters register card has expired. The other day, nígbà tó máa sọ̀rọ̀, ó ní 50 million. Recruit them, put them in the army. They will eat àgbàdo, eat cassava. Ṣé bó ṣe ń ṣe ilé ayé nìyẹn? Ṣé normal life nìyẹn? But he's ready to sell the Yorubas. Ó tún fẹ́ lọ ta Yorùbá fún àwọn Fúlàní Gàmbàrí. Wọ́n dẹ̀ ní gàgà kí Yorùbá ṣe ẹrú fún Gàmbàrí. Good morning, Angela. It's been a while. Happy New Year. I need to come on your show and come and talk to you. We haven't spoken for some time now. Let's try and work something out. My beautiful sister. Emma Rokwe. People think that it's just social media. Angela and I met, was it 3 years ago, Angela? Even before some of you knows me. That lady there, Angela Health Wellness TV. You know, so when people say come to Nigeria, I say shut up. Nigeria, which kind of Nigeria? Mr. Sunday is doing very well, can assure us, but we just want him to be out as quickly as possible, just like Nnamdi Kanu and just like Showore, and so many different activists that we don't even know their name. They're kept inside the dungeon of that contraction called DSS. They have not resolved the problem of the resident permit in UAE. Very sad. We don't have a country that can protect your interest, a country that can protect you. It's a big shame. But we will not relent, and we must continue to push for the freedom of humanity. Yes, 3 years ago, myself and Angela, when some of you never even come across who this guy is. I was in Nigeria, right inside Ikeja shopping mall. And myself, Angela, and there was another guy. We were out there sitting down. We met like this. So you might think that because we're on social media, some of you, they abuse me. One day I go just see you, go do, Koiki, no verse. Maybe you go hide your face. But 3 years ago, I was in Nigeria. And myself and Angela, with Atiman Soro, you know, just like what we do now, complain about problem in Nigeria, health sector is not good, education is not good. The only difference now is I want a total freedom. Some might say they want to keep Nigeria. Eric Shawn, yeah, thank you very much. I remember Eric. And we sat down on a meal. We had an interview. And on our way out, we saw a young boy. Probably he's dead now. Just like so many Nigerians that are dying because of lack of health care. So many people are dying on a daily basis. Dead, gone. But those at home are living in denial. That's the problem. They are thinking that one day Nigeria will be good. Good morning, Babawa Simon, Adebisi, Mokibu Wenti, you are awake. The family is sleeping upstairs, so I have to keep the noise down as much as possible. I'm like, wow, today's Friday, but I still have 1 day school left. So, we are the one that love you. Let me say this. Look, I should be sleeping now and do everything concerning me with Yoruba Nation. You see, the moment we turn the camera off, some of you don't know what we are doing. But I can assure you that we've been doing a lot even before Yoruba Nation. Somebody like Angela can testify. 3 years ago, Yeah, the guy probably dead, Angela. 3 years ago. Go on Koiki Media. You'll see the woman I'm talking about. Go and look at her page. 3 years ago, we met in Nigeria. 3 years ago. And there was, just the summer thing we discussed. Nigeria is not working. The system is not good for our people. Blah, blah, blah. And we met. She lives in America with another young guy like that. A young man, not a guy. Eric Sean. We met in the shopping right. I'll be shop right, Lenkwe. Money shopping right. During the course of the interview, myself and Angela met a guy that only Angela can explain. I'm trying to start my, okay, let's see. I never used laptop direct to go live, and I'm trying to use it this morning. So let's hope. Very soon, those of you on Koiki Odudua Media might move to Koiki Media. That's when I'm going to receive calls. But for now, we're live on almost 5 different channels. Our YouTube is down. We have 11 more days. Don't worry about that. I'm still on every day. If they like, somebody reported the page anyway, so as usual, so we're not bothered. So let me say this again, for those that are just joining. Chief Sunday Igboho's house, information that have reached us, I'm talking about his house in Soka. They are planned to burn it down. You hear me clearly? It's not a rumor. You must have heard it on other media platforms. So, I'm just here to also tell you the same thing. They want to burn Chief Sunday Igboho's house, the one in Soka. We will tell them not to. That's all I would say. Those of you that knows the chief security, even at chief security that they call the governor, help me tell the chief security, if you have the contact. I know some of you are watching behind the scene, fake name, fake account, working with all these politicians that have stand on your legs, that doesn't allow you to move. Your essay, Kinikon Media, just pass the message to Governor Seyi Makinde and the Commissioner for Police. Should Chief Sunday Igboho's house in Ibadan, in Soka, get burnt? It's not going to be easy. That's all I'm going to say. I won't say too much. But those that knows what I'm saying knows what I'm saying. You see, if you go watch my last broadcast that I did on the late night, I said something there, and the thing where I say, Morimbe Yawa Esther Adetun Ewetuga, Timofita Watawadaroko plus JP, Mokibubu, Obaten Womi, Ateni Bale. I have some kings that are watching. Eba sọ fún wọn ní Ìbàdàn tí iná kan bá wọnú ilé Chief Sunday Igboho ní Ìbàdàn, I will come live here, live, and the things I'll be saying will be different from what I'm saying now. Bí ayé ni wàhálà mi máa tún ṣe bẹ̀rẹ̀ between myself and the British government, myself and more of those at home. Should a light go into Chief Sunday Igboho's house in Ibadan, then Ibadan and the whole of Oyo and the whole of Yoruba land should also expect a light. I won't say more than that. Tí iná kan bá wọnú ilé Chief Sunday Igboho pẹ́rẹ́, iná tó bá ṣá ìṣáná tó kọ̀ jù sínú bẹ̀. Then that means what they've told us is we are also ready to do matches and then put it into wherever we believe we should put it into. It's as simple as that. Nothing more than that. It's not a threat. You have already kept him there. None of the politicians are saying anything. And these are the people working with all these corrupt politicians from PDP to APC. Name them. Mokiya Tobimilomo. She's probably still awake as well. Let me say this again. Don't attempt to put light. Ẹ má fi iná sínú ilé Chief Sunday Igboho. Tó tẹ́ bá ti fi iná sínú bẹ̀, that means pé ẹ ti tan iná wá jà nìyẹn. In tó bá ti mú yín tan iná, ìṣáná péré, ẹmọ igi ìṣáná, kẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ṣákẹ́jù sínú ilé Chief Sunday Igboho. Then ẹ ti tan iná wá ìjà nìyẹn. It's as simple as that. This is not a threat. It's nothing more than you have already started a problem. So tell the commissioner for police in your state. If she hasn't heard this information, pass it on to her. That nothing must happen to that house. Because already a lot is still happening that we're still trying to unbundle and resolve. We are not cowards. We are peace-loving people. Ọmọlúàbí ni wá. Ẹ lọ gbọ́ nǹkan tí Ọmọlúkà sọ, ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan tí mò ń sọ, ẹ gbọ́ nǹkan táwọn tó kù máa sọ. Kò ṣe pé we don't know what to do or we are scared. People say, yeah, there's no action. No, it's not. We're still just going according to what we believe is still the right thing to do now. Barika the Jima for those that are just joining us. So, and like I said, I can turn on my camera. You can still see. I just woke up. But I can turn on my camera anytime I feel like. Because this is the time the politician, they're probably going to end their meeting around 6. They do meeting in the middle of the night to suppress Nigerians. Evil country. But the Nigerians think it's about football. Yeah, hey, football, Nigeria won, hey. The one you've been winning, what has it done to you economic-wise? What has it done to you security-wise? Kilo Shefin, people are in UAE now. They cannot even renew their work permit. Because they be Nigerians, they don't renew their work permit. People might say, but when Chief Sunday Igboho was picked up or was attacked, nobody did anything, blah, blah, blah. Money. Because some of you don't know what is happening behind the scene. Teba Monton Loni behind the scene. You will know whether things should have happened or not. And like I said in that broadcast, Chief Sunday Igboho could have killed all those, as many. Probably some of them will run away on the 1st of July. If you wanted to. But the fight is not for him alone. The fight is not for this man. The fight belongs to Anwirumole. Whether Ekpe ni Jesu, whether Ekpe Lanobi, but Anwon Nile. Bí Saheed ṣe sọ, Saheed Ọmọbọ̀tà. Wọ́n náà ń wá Saheed. Wọ́n náà ń wá Bàbá Èkìtì. Wọ́n náà ń wá Ọmọlúkà. Wọ́n náà ń wá Omíyalé. Wọ́n náà ń wá gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀. And threaten wọn. But àwọn terrorists ń gbébọn lọ́sàn gangan nílùú Ìbàdàn, ní Ọ̀yọ́, nílẹ̀ Yorùbá, ní Southwest. Wọ́n ń gbé K-47, wọ́n ń jáde sórí títì. Wọ́n kidnap àwọn èèyàn, wọ́n dá wọn padà wọnú igbó. Àwọn èèyàn san 7.5 million, 1.3 million, 2 million, 5 million, 8 million ni woman yẹn san. Woman tó wá ní 2018 tó wọ́n bá sùn, wọ́n bá ọmọ ẹ̀ sùn, wọ́n bọ́kọ sùn. Láti 2018 nìyẹn títí di wákàtí. Bá ṣe ń sọ̀rọ̀ ní tí wọ́n máa kidnap àwọn kan láàárọ̀ yìí kò ń ṣèpè. Àìmọye àwọn tó ń kidnap tó sọ̀rọ̀. Ẹ wá náà àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ nípa self-determination tí a sọ pé káwọn èèyàn lọ gbébọn. Àní kọ́ lọ gbé kú mọ̀. Yes, tí bá sọ pé ogun ń bọ̀ àbí a máa ja ogun. Ogun ti wà ní Nàìjíríà already. So that one no be tí bá sọ pé ogun ń bọ̀. No. Ogun ti wà nínú Nàìjíríà. Even go and watch journalist hangout yesterday. I had opportunity to be at my mom's house yesterday. When I was journalist hangout, no man show àwọn video terrorists. Àwọn náà man show ẹ because she love watching them to get analysis of what is happening. And I was shocked for the first time. I mean, I watched journalists hangout. But I was shocked to see them showing the same terrorists operating with impunity in Nigeria. And people that are talking about self-determination, just like I'm doing now. I'm not committing any crime here in UK because it's our right, fundamental right, to say we don't want to be part of a country because we are being marginalized. Our culture is going into extinction. Our people are being put in darkness. Just the same way UK left European Union, and they never took one weapon. They left with what they call referendum. Give us a referendum. Let us go out and campaign and let our people decide whether they still want to be part of the country called Nigeria or not. Simple as that. Nothing more than that. Right in front of me, I can't show you, but I can read it out. Electoral register for London Borough of. This is a letter that I just received. I shared the screenshot with you. This is the kind of system that we want when we get a nation. The one you get at the moment, no be nation. So, again, people might say, no, London. But a lot of them come and attempt. You've already destroyed so many things. As we speak right now, chief bank account, just like Omoyele Sowore, you heard him on Mayegun yesterday. Chief's bank account has been locked. He doesn't have access to his personal money, his money that he worked for. He doesn't have access to it. The Fulani government locked his account. He doesn't have access to his money, his personal money. Destroyed his house, destroyed the vehicle, killed people, took people away. Just like Professor Wale Soyinka said, the Nobel laureate, why, talk about you found something in his house, it's all cocks and bulls. Why is Benin holding him? And now again, they plan to go put fire inside the house where they don't destroy, where people die, where 12 people were taken away. The last people spent almost 4 months. Injustice. So if anybody say nothing is going to happen, all I go tell you be say, that is fine. Nothing will happen. Muriembe, Michael Godwill. But we are not going to sit here and say, go and do it. Because I'll be stupid to come here and say, hello, Julian. No. That is like I'm putting a kind of provocation out there. But I am pleading with whoever, whether it's a politician, whether it's an Agbiru, because they say there'll be one Agbiru guy waiting for Ibadan. I don't have to mention his name. I don't have any reason to mention his name. But if a light go into Chief Sunday Igboho's house, then we are now in a different game entirely. Because what we are doing now, we're doing the legal process to get him out. We're doing everything. Oh yes, protest, rally, campaign, coming out every day, talking about him, just as it's done around the world. But they can change the pattern. They fit change the pattern, and when they change the pattern, then that means it's good for us. Things will get heat up in Nigeria easily. Next month, I pray, say make they increase your fuel price to 302 naira. That is my own prayer on that. Nigerians go learn in hard way. 3 years ago, like I said, I and Angela met in Nigeria discussing about the same issue of the same issues of crime against humanity. Basic things about Nigeria when none of you would have ever seen me before. Right inside ShopRite in Ikeja. We sat down. I had an interview with her. We've met online, just like so many people like this. Some of you will meet me by God's grace very soon. Some of you might be a long time before you see me. But 3 years ago, myself and Angela coincidentally met inside. Good morning, Freedom Force. All hail Biafra. in Lagos. Yeah, COVID crazy, I know. I have a doctor that I follow in America as well. She's been telling me a lot of problems. The high rise of COVID in America. Let us continue to Eledumare to guide us and make sure that we don't get caught up. And I beg all those people where they send message, please, my school child is running out, my house rent. Look, I understand. I feel a lot of you. I feel the pain. I'm just seeing somebody on a Facebook Messenger. I've been begging you to help my business. What business? What business you want make her help? I don't know whether she's watching me, maybe because, when they, especially when they know that we're live, I don't know. That one is she. There's E as well. There's so many of them like that. Inbox message, please, Echanua. No. Please, we don't have that fund. I'm not a charity organization. I myself, I need money. You think I don't need money? But the only way we go all enjoy what we are doing is we must come together now and stop the mess of the exit out of this mess country that some of you are still trying to keep. Not those of you, because a lot of you that are here now understand that Nigeria won't work. Go and listen to Mayegun program of yesterday, the one he did. The last caller, a 48-year-old man, has worked in the boardroom. Boardroom means people that have become almost like a CEO kind of. The man don't japa. In the Texas now. Somebody of that caliber, 48 years old, you would expect him to still be in. I just recovered from Atlanta. So sorry about that as well. Those of us that have caught up with the COVID, the world is changing. The world is moving like that. The world is moving. I can only pray that we do not get caught up, especially with this COVID. Yeah, Nigeria has been destroyed so bad. People think that they love Nigeria more than some of us as well. Who be you when you say you love Nigeria? I say the risk with me I don't take is even when you where they live Nigeria, you never take the risk with me I don't take. I can't just be going into the, especially I got my mom there on the watching. I don't want to put her into too much pressure. The kind of risk we I don't do. She na Okada. Yeah. I have traveled to Abuja by road and I came back on a night coach. How many of you within Nigeria said do that? I've been to deep forest. Only God knows they make Fulani kidnap somebody then. Now I realize the conscious mind. I asked them the question. Muma bi woni gba taba jade lọ sínú àwọn oko yẹn pé no network. Ani kò sí sha ani kí má worry. I will not try that now. Not even coming to Nigeria now anyway, because I got no business to do in Nigeria. Some of you that tell me, come home, let us fight it together. If I give you dirty slap, Engineer Ladimeji, so many engineers, they will go and give. Look at Sanwo-Olu. He's so excited. I know some of you are excited. They're bringing the train to Nigeria. If Ajaokuta was working, we don't need to go to America and be bringing train. Some of you don't understand. Yeah. So I beg, nobody call me, text me message, my children's school fees, I'm sick. No. Koiki doesn't have, me too, I need money. So that's why we have been what we're doing now. So that the suffering will be reduced. Look, like I always say, humanity come first, then Yoruba come first. So when we say we should break, does not mean I hate the Hausa people. I just want us to stay together, but separate where I can control my resources. Then I could fit tackle whoever they... Look, when we get Yoruba Nation, you will see how media works. Look at Boris Johnson now. Look at what Boris Johnson is facing with the media. That is what we expect when we become an independent nation. Look at the way I go to number 10 Downing Street and with the shout, hey, can you do that in front of Lagos? Lagos State governor, even too much. Apart from now, the disrespect Lagos State Governor. Those of you watching on Koiki Odudua, because we're going to open the phone line slightly, not yet. You might start moving into Koiki Media Facebook page because I'm going to stop this one. Or you go on Instagram, or you go on Koiki Odudua page. And you think, oh, I don't Koiki Odudua. You need to start moving to Koiki Media. I'm live on it. So start going there because we're going to stop this so that we can open the phone line. You know me, I like people calling to the program so that we can share ideas. Let me quickly read this out. Like I said, this letter, let me make sure it's not going to show anything. All right, I won't even bother showing it out. But this letter I'm reading here in front of me now, I hope you cannot see because this thing, the way you catch something, I'm just joking. Electoral register for London Borough. I don't have to tell you the borough. This letter is confirmation of a voter registration for May this year. Voter registration. Enter wa lórí Koiki Odudua page. Start moving to Koiki Media because I'm going to stop it. You will not be able to watch anything because we're going to open the phone line and I'm using this phone. You know I'm not using this software. So while I think what you sometimes set up the software, basic things. Look at Showore was live with Mayegun yesterday. Internet. Pafu nonsense. Baba Ekiti. Mo ti dárúkọ yín lẹ́ǹkan. Abale Ekiti fún rẹ̀. Mo sọ mo dárúkọ yín mo náà wá Baba Ekiti, wọ́n wá Ọmọlúkà, wọ́n wá Omíyalé, wọ́n wá Baba Gbàgede mọ̀, wọ́n wá gbogbo àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Àwọn tó gbébọn nìyẹn, wọ́n gbébọn. Àdẹ̀ni kíyàn kan lọ pààyàn. Àní kíyàn kan lọ ṣe jàǹbá fún yàn kankan. Gbogbo ta kan sọ ni pé a fẹ́ dá dúró gẹ́gẹ́ bí orílẹ̀-èdè. Simple, nothing. Àwọn tó ń gbébọn, tó ń jíyàn gbé, tó ń gbowó lórí wa, ìjọba ò rí kankan ṣe sí. Àwọn tó ń sọ̀rọ̀ Yorùbá nation. Ẹ̀yin lọ dánwò. Àdẹ̀ni fẹ́ nìkan, but ẹ má dánwò. Torí ti bá ní ẹ lọ dánwò, mo ń provoke yín nìyẹn. That sentence is like I'm provoking you. Tí bá ní kẹ́ lọ dánwò, mo ń fún ní provocation ni. Ẹ má dánwò lè ní máa sọ. Baba Ekiti is not the problem of Nigeria. He's only expressing his mind as a Yoruba man because of the atrocity. 3 years ago, before a lot of you know me, myself and Angela, they inside Nigeria, they complain about problem. We saw a young boy, probably he's dead now. Angela examined the leg. We wanted to help him. We did our little bit. But as you know, Nigeria, tell me about it. We couldn't get him anymore. Start moving. The number is still very high. Start moving to Koiki Media. Those of you watching on Koiki Odudua page. I'm going to close it now so that we can open the phone line. I have 3 streaming of 4. So, Ekuro lori later and wo me elosori Koiki Media. Who is Angela Koiki? Well, she's watching right now. Let me pin one of her comments. Myself, Angela was in Nigeria. She works in the health sector. I wanna let's see if I can. The problem is if I bring her in now, I don't know where she's not. Maybe she's not available, but let's leave her not. But that's Angela. They have just pinned one of her comments. She's called Angela Health Wellness TV. Go and watch her. You will learn a lot of things about health. And we've been communicating like this prior to mine and one other guy we met in Nigeria 3 years ago. And we were talking the same thing. The only difference now is I can sort of laugh at that during the same. Black Ebony, Muriembe. Even if I go help people, I know the people who I go help this time. Not everybody. And Badrakawa no nini. This is what I do for full time. Yoruba Nation. As I wake up, I realized there was this. I slept just after Timaye Gunshe program. Let me turn off this heater. It's giving me headache. It's too much. Then we're going to start taking calls. And a problem with this Igboho. You know, we live in a different weather. Those of you watching on Koiki Media, I'm repeating it again, start migrating into Koiki Media. Those of you watching on Koiki Odudua page, we're going to stop the broadcast, so we're going to open the phone line. So, Muriembe Black Ebony Adebayo. Let me quickly read this completely. This letter is the confirmation that the council in UK has confirmed that I live here. That alone is a bonus for me. You know why? If I travel to any bank or anywhere to access what they call credit, is because the bank doesn't know you. And even if they know you, they're not going to help you. When you are not Dangote, you are not BUA, you are not all these corrupt elite politicians, they're all mixed bag. Mixed bag. So this letter that I've received from my council confirm of voter registration. That is how the system works. We need to make sure our electoral register records are correct, following what they call the annual audit. Being registered to vote gives you the right to participate at elections and could improve your credit rating. I've talked about the credit rating before. So on the May 5th this year, we are having a local council election. What is the benefit of your local government in that contraction? So I'm going to turn off the camera now. Those of you on Koiki Odudua, please migrate into Koiki Media to continue to enjoy the broadcast. Our YouTube is down. We still have about 10 days. Do not worry. We're still live every day, non-stop. You will find me on the Facebook, Instagram. Go on our handles every day. Somebody said they got the same letter some 2 days ago. So that is just not me. It's an automated. It goes straight out. Boom. I want to collect and it's computer. It will just print everything. Then they sort it out. They roll it, machine, they put it in an envelope, they post it, everybody receive their own. Just as our children. That your auntie will tell you, say, make it come, make it they pray for Nigeria. Do you know that your auntie children receive free bus pass? Odumigo, my children won. I don't know what happened. I wanted to take a bit of the side picture and upload it on the social media. But unfortunately, they don't tear them, you know. It doesn't mean anything to them. But they have what they call a free bus pass. If you are less than 16 years old. From up to 16 years old, I guess. Yeah. Free. They can go around London, anywhere. Apart from when they're traveling to outside London, they get a discount. Some of you don't know what is called freedom. I pity those at home. I know you shame me. If you are hating, if you are the problem, I know you shame me. A 48-year-old man. Again, go and listen to my ego. I just heard the man call yesterday. First time caller. He has walked up to the boardroom. He works in the banking sector. And he believes that Nigeria can never work. Those of you thinking that is because we hate the Yoruba politicians, we hate the Yoruba Obas, kings. No. The question that can be in Morimbe, Baba mi, o shebi, mo defila, abi mo shifila fun jare. There are people working behind the scene. I respect a lot of people that are walking around the club. Don't think to our language sita, àwọn tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ lábẹ́lẹ̀ pọ̀ gan. We just need to be coordinated to keep the awareness going. That's all. Peaceful mission we're on. We have not asked anybody to go and take AK-47, AK-49 like the terrorists operating with impunity, and you don't have a government. Let me continue reading this. On the 5th of May 2022, here in UK, there will be a local government elections held on the new ward boundaries with some changes to the location of polling units. It is important that you read your poll card when you receive this towards the end of March, so that you are aware of the location of my assigned polling station. Please refer to enclosed leaflet for more information. That is a system that works. That is a system to ṣiṣẹ́. Let's come back to this contraction you call Nigeria. The line is open. Should you want to have your word or have something to say, we're going to let him on number. You can call direct, or you could call on WhatsApp +447594050979. Let's hear from you as well. When people are saying that, let's go on an election. Yeah, my son will be added to 18 years according to this our. Yeah, I've got Angela with us as our first caller, and you can see her. She's got she already. Yeah, hello Angela. Yeah, reduce the other one. Reduce the other one.
Hi, how are you?
I do, my sister. How are you doing?
Okay, it's 11 p.m. here. I'm going to work in the morning, but I'm just trying to sleep. It don't come. So I said, let me watch it.
all right. I did,
yeah. And I tell you, you're one fine young man.
Thank you. I've lost weight to Angela 3 years ago. I don't look like this, so stress. Look at my beard.
You're great a lot. And people might not, people don't understand. It's not when people throw money at you. In short, anybody that is throwing money at you is not really doing you anything good. You have to teach them how to fish, not give them fish. Because the person that throw money at you will throw money at you forever. And you will become nothing. So that's what this struggle is all about. So am I going to be mad because somebody has an opinion that they want a Yoruba nation or Biafra nation? And look at how the country is running. It's one-sided. Can't you guys wake up and smell the coffee? Because I'm not agitating for anything, for any nation, don't mean I'm not supporting people that are speaking truth to the power. So, first of all, we all live in the Western world. We all, one way or the other, are citizens. How about if rules change tomorrow, and every naturalized citizen is being asked to go back to their homeland? Where do we all go? So that's why it's very important that we must fight. I don't care if I tell you one Nigeria. The only thing is, don't be insulting people. It's okay. Showore believes that the country can be saved. Let him believe that. There's no need for you to curse him or for you to say he's a betrayer and all that. No. It's his opinion. He's entitled to it. It's my opinion. I'm entitled to it. Yoruba nation is your opinion. You're entitled to it. And I think it should be given to you guys. And Biafra nation is Nnamdi Kano's opinion. And he's entitled to that. And all that is happening to him right now, I'm telling you right now, if he was in the Western world, not sure what they won't be in Abuja. Sunday Igboho won't be where he is. Nnamdi Kano won't be heard. For what? For speaking? It's freedom of speech. It's allowed. It's a universal right. And when somebody take your speech away from you, you're dead. You might as well be dead. What is wrong with you? Whether you speak or not, immediately somebody take your freedom of speech away from you, you are not a living being. So they need to
let me allow you to help me answer these comments. These are the average myopic thinkers. This person have said I should come back home. I get this all the time. People say don't respond to them. But this is what he said. His name is Oluwole Ola. He says, brother, you knew Igboho's house would be attacked, and then you went back to UK, and then he said I should come back so that we can do this Igboho's house. He said, come to Nigeria, let us continue Yoruba nation. You are UK shouting Yoruba nation. Help me to give him a bit of answer there,
Okay, hold on. First of all, knock the crap out. I don't care who you are. Knock the crap out. You know what crap is? Dirty, smelling, anything you can gather. That's what we call crap in America. Let me bring it to your level. And if I could speak pidgin English, I would throw it in. Just pardon me. I'm not trying to be America or anything, but I've been gone also over 3 decades. So pardon me. I don't understand you guys no more. And I'm trying to understand you guys because my brain has been twisted in one system for so long, and you guys seem. I mean, you guys surprise me all the time. The way you think. You think if we really don't care for that geographical zone, you think we will waste our time doing anything? Let me tell you my day. I'm not looking for a gold medal. Don't praise me. That's not what I want. I'm in my late 50s. I'm going to hit 64. Even if I don't look it, it's okay. And it's by the special grace of God. Let me tell you something, how my day begins. It's 11 p.m., 20 minutes after 11 in America. I am the head of a whole building, hospital, everything combined. I am the director of nurses. I'm not bragging, but I'm only telling you, I have over 200 people to deal with.
Eric is watching us as well. Eric is live. I didn't know that.
Good.
Okay, go ahead.
Good job, Eric. Yeah, we talked yesterday. So what I do is, it don't matter if it was doctors, nurse practitioners, nurses assistants, nurses, therapists, and all that. I'm in charge of all those people. They come with their problem every day. My head is full. Still, I wake up 6 a.m. in the morning. My job is 40 minutes away. Wake up 6 a.m. in the morning, get ready, 7 o'clock, I shoot. I don't get home till about 9 or 10. I just go home around 9. Prepare something to eat and prepare something for tomorrow for dinner because I don't have time to order lunch or anything because my phone is 24/7. It beeps. I have a beeper. Do you ever hear where anybody carry beepers anymore? But I do have a beeper, which means if they can't get me on my phone, they
have to beep you. I remember those things there. I don't know that they're still working in the hospital. Okay, all right.
They still do. Okay. We have walkie-talkie. We have beepers.
Yeah.
So that means if there's emergency, I am to tell everybody, including the doctors and everybody, what the plan is and go. So don't give me your cock and bull. I'm in my 50s. So when you beg all this money, it's the money that I worked so hard for. And every money you work hard in the Western world, you work hard for it. There is no, I beg, make I quick just run now, and I go come back. And you work 1 hour, you think that's work. If you don't work in America, you'll be homeless. I don't care who you are.
Nabarro said the same thing.
When you keep telling us to come home, this is our routine. And I don't have a day off. I'm on 24/7, throughout the whole year. So I could be off holidays. When I say holidays, I don't know what they call it in Nigeria, public holiday. I could be off. My benefit is I will get all those holidays off. And also, I don't work weekend. But my beeper and my phone is always with me. That's why when you see me on live, I say, I got to call. I got to answer this. I cannot not answer it. It's not like you people, your doctor will call and somebody will be breathing. We don't answer the phone. It's appalling when you people talk to us. We that are working so hard in the Western world, we still have time to love home. Home is home no matter what.
Yeah.
And we're trying to tell you guys you live in hell. It's not working. It's not about, I'll tell you right now, if Obama or Biden will come to a grocery store, they will be on the line. We don't care about names. But immediately you hear this,
they start shaking, like Mayegun said yesterday.
Your own country.
They start shaking.
So you're telling us to come home. Let me answer that before I deviate. I just wanted to give you the picture of our lives, my life, and our lives in abroad. So when we give you $1, appreciate it because it's $1 that has been worked. The money safe. Even if you want to use it to buy food for yourself, you still think twice. Before you pay those, this person made $3,000 a week. I'll tell you right now, before you blink your eye, you don't pay your light, it's cut off. You don't pay your gas. I live in a state, Massachusetts, where it's so cold. Yesterday, day before yesterday was -0. You know what that means? If you come out there, frostbite will be all over your face. So don't even go there, because if the way we live here, we're not even supposed to think about home. But we have to, like talking media and everybody, thinking about home, fighting for you guys. You think we gain anything from that? People say they gain money. They gain money.
I those things I kind of I don't understand when they say that. 3 years ago,
So
myself and you, I've got Eric. Eric is here. 3 of us. We never met before, but luckily in Nigeria, 3 years ago, and we were discussing the same problem. And those, Angela, before I let you go, has the problem changed since 3 years ago till now?
No, I'll tell you right now, the Eric you are seeing right now, Eric went to contest for.
They're not going to vote for it. They're not going to vote for it. Very good.
Yeah. But Eric is an engineer here. He has his own business. If he had his own business here and he think of you guys, what is wrong with you guys telling us to come home? Who told us we haven't come home? We haven't come home. I've led Nigeria for the past 7-8 years, 2 times a year, just to do free screening for my own money. My equipment that I brought is my money. I'm saying it loud. Did anybody give me any money? Anybody that said they contribute, they can come online. But I'm only telling you that don't be telling us to come home and fight for Dudu, fight for Nigeria, fight for Biafra, fight for anything. What we are doing in the media is wonders. Because you know what? That's what we did in the media that made Obasaki won a Edo State. So you don't know what we do. Don't think we just come up, that's all that it is. We do background check. We do background stuff. But you don't know. And we are fighting for you. So when you start to show it and everybody brings me to the bone that you guys are, I don't know, I don't want to use no ugly word for you guys. Wake up and smell the coffee. Emmanuel Macron is 39 years old. He was 39 years old when he became the president of France. What is wrong with you guys? You can't get up and go and be president of the country. You sit clap on with Tinubu. Look at Tinubu, he's half dead. What is wrong with you guys?
He can't remember anything. He can't remember anything.
You telling Koiki Media to come home. Who told you he's not home? Why he's on the media right now? Because the whole world is listening to him. That is home. You don't have to be. He has been on the ground. He was so lucky that he escaped that shooting that happened in Igboho's house.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want the other thing to happen. That's why they always say come back home.
What is wrong with you guys?
Yeah, people.
Anyway, before I go, Eric, on next Sunday, you all can follow me on my page. Angela Health Awareness TV. Next Sunday, I'm bringing Dele Momodu to the program.
Wow. Okay, I'll be sitting.
We've been talking.
Okay.
So I want him to tell us what he's going to do different to even make Nigeria work a little bit. Not a whole lot. Because it would take a special good person to come in there and rectify things and give people what they want. Well, you must not hold anybody hostage.
All right. That's if they're going to select him. All right, Angela, thank you very much for that. I really appreciate. I'm gonna let you go. So have a good try, good sleep.
Thank you so much. I'm watching.
Okay.
You're doing a good job.
Thank you very much.
Don't let nobody tell you you're not.
All right.
Don't more than your share.
All right.
You pay your dues and you still continue to pay your dues.
Thank you very much.
We all do the same. Thank you.
Myself, Angela, Eric is watching as well. 3 years ago, in Nigeria. 3 years ago, we all met in Nigeria. Let me phone one of our hard-working Yoruba man back home as well. Hopefully, he says his battery is running low. People at home, they're always, how can you take your phone? I have power bank, but I'm sure you know the reason I have power bank when I'm outside. Okay, I can't get through to him anymore. The Ditimusheni power bank is because when I'm outside, I can continue to do my broadcast without any interruption. Let me say this. We love Nigeria just as you love Nigeria. But what we are saying now is the Nigeria that we love does not even care about us. The Nigeria that you love does not even have any respect for you. Mo wo video kan lórí Citizen AY yesterday, and you could see the way the police were molesting, disrespecting this girl. And the question we should be asking ourselves is, for how long do we want to live in that kind of process? Right? Is it until... What's this? Did you hear that? Did you see that? The guy is saying, officer, let me pause that. And just watch a little bit more. The guy cocked his gun. You see? Let me start it again. This is on Citizen AY. You see? He's shooting. Look at it. You know why all this is happening? It's because it's a collapse system. These guys do not respond to any of the governors in that state they are working for. Checkpoint, state, at a soldier, any one of them. Every one of them know they respond to anybody than the commissioner for police. And the commissioner for police is responding to that inspector general of police that is the Fulani man. It's as simple as that. We saw it. Someone they asked the guy, how many security? I can't tell you, sir. And there's the same Sanwo-Olu that is using the same Lagos State budget to buy equipment that they end up using. Here it is, on July 3rd, on our people. Yoruba Nation, good morning. Ogbaje Jerry, good morning. All hail Biafra, all hail every one of us. 200 people killed in one day in Zamfara. More than that. But when they tell you 200, you have to understand it's more than that. In Zamfara state, these are human beings like me and yourself. Nothing different from myself and them. The only difference is they were born in that part of the world called Nigeria, and in the northern part where there's so much chaos happening on a daily basis. We are too much to be controlled by the center. Let's break it to pieces. 15 countries, I don't care. 10 countries, I don't give a toss. Where we can be able to manage ourselves, and then Murimbe Engineer Comrade Adeni, and then I will not have a military personnel that should not even be on the road in the first place. Yet this, a soldier is because there is a system that has collapsed. Having a military outside makes you get worried, makes you get panic. Tony Bubari, Soja Nita, in their multiples, they are probably knowing that there's an emergency, that some of them are engineers, some of them are going to be working their butt to put back the structure that got damaged. That is when you see the soldiers coming out of their barracks. But it is opposite in Nigeria. Good morning, Olalekon Davids. Opposite any, they are there to intimidate you, and they've done so for years, as far back as the killing of the fella Nicola Kokuti mother. Look at that. I mean, imagine a country like Nigeria that they told us unknown soldier went to the late Fumilayo Ransom Kuti, Muriembe Adekunle Adepoju, Texas. Muriembe Babawa Kenny Azan, good morning. They went down to the house. This was not in the Igbo land, in the north, inside the Yoruba land, somewhere in Lagos, I believe, if not Yaba. I don't know, I can't remember the precise location where the unknown soldiers. How many years ago was that? For those of us that knows, calculation. How long ni ìgbà tí wọ́n lọ attack ilé Mama àwọn fella Nicola Kokuti? She was thrown from the window right to the, I mean, okay, if I throw this thing, I don't know how powerful it is. Imagine I throw this right from my balcony to the floor. What am I expecting it to do? Even if it's going to work, it will be malfunctioning. Amashibai. The sensor inside would omadaru because the force of it coming down. Even if I have a very powerful protector around it. That is what they did to the mother of the late Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Unknown soldiers. Then, and in 2022, how many years ago was that? How many years ago was that? Even if the screen broken, yeah. How many years ago? That was in the 70s, my brother. Wow. I was not even born then. I did not witness that. So even if they told us, we might say, nah, it's a lie. Come on. How can soldier go people's house, invade the house, carry the mother, throw her? Until now, no government of the day have been able to punish any of those soldiers because we were told it's unknown soldier. 42 years ago, according to Adekunle Adepoju. Some 42 years ago. Probably maybe I was 2 years old. I was born. If it's 42, I mean, based on my age, it's probably just thereabout. 42 years ago. And the same Nigerians is still thinking the other way around. Watch this again. Officer, you did look at Mabi. The guy took out his gun. Did you hear that? Did you hear? That is bullet. Live ammunition. 1977. This happened probably, I believe, yesterday. I don't know when. It's on Citizen AY. You can watch it properly there. They are trying to plead with the officer. One try to suppress it down. But the officer no get brain. You know why? Because it's a jungle. Nigeria is a jungle. So what do you like about Nigeria? Some 42 years ago, the same incident that we did not capture on, the one of, animal in uniform. You're right, Angela. Thanks very much for the call. The line is still open. Should we have anybody that wants to have a say as well? I feel very, like I said, after my ego, I went straight to bed. I needed that rest. So Tibati Jiba, that means, look, people are already making their way to work. If I go outside now with my camera, people are at the bus stop. People will go start at 6 o'clock. They're on their way. The same people want to do the same thing in Nigeria, but how can someone who say, sorry, I'm just diverting a little bit. Someone who went to America say, they're going to provide jobs. What jobs? There's no job. Stop telling lies. In 1977, according to the data, Kalakuta Republic was invaded. They couldn't capture anything because the technology was not available for us to have a kind of phone like this. So all that, this phone said, no, they don't overwork. But in 2022, we've been able. Good morning, Sammy Gregory. When you wake up, energy is bad. And also, I've been posting. If you follow me before I came on air, when I wake up, the first thing I go on the routers and the AFP. Those are the powerful. When you check it, the news there, the source there, confirm. And I saw there was an explosion in Ghana. We pray for the lost souls. I think about 15 people died, 79. Yes, hashtag President Talon, free Sunday Igboho. Let's go back to these soldiers. You can phone in as well. The line is open. Should you want to add your voice? It's interactive. Plus 447594050979. Okay, point of correction. 45 years ago. Thank you very much. So that means I was not even born. Those that knows it very well, Yawa Toyin Adeoye say it was in between Idioro and Yaba. Go and look at Idioro and Yaba. It's all in total mess. I can tell by people. Look, I think what we're going to be doing very soon is, I'm just worried that I don't want to give so many people access to the platform. But if you have videos, send it to us, especially hospitals. Those are the areas I need more. We need that for the campaign of Yoruba Nation as against those that have been telling lies. Entebale Bawalo see hospital, even if it's the toilet, take 30 seconds video, send it to me. University student, send me your video. I won't mention your name. Civil servant, I went to the Abuja Secretariat some 4 years ago or 5 years, I can't remember. Total mess. I want to focus on the mother of Fela Anikulapo Kuti. Go to Idioro now. 45 years on, is still a mess. Idioro is a total mess. After 45 years of the death of the late Fela Anikulapo Kuti mother, Fumilayo Ramso. Imagine somebody of such caliber. She had a voice, just like I have a voice now, but her voice is massive, powerful woman, movement. But the system do not like what she wanted. But rather than allow her to continue, at no point did I hear that she said people should go and carry guns. But her voice was controlling massive people, just like Sunday Igboho, just like Professor Banji Akintoye that woke us up. Just like, again, like I said, Showore, it might be in a different angle, but it's still our own. Abandoned Road 2, we got show to the world. Yes, we need all those videos now. Tell our video, less than 1 minute. It will be easy for you to upload. When you upload it, delete it. Because people are... I received a caller yesterday. Nigeria, people are scared. Oh. The caller literally took my number off his phone, but wrote the number in a sheet of paper. Wow. People are scared. The same way people have been trying to be telling the citizen not to be scared. But when they saw the atrocity of, like, the family of Fela Anikulapo, the government had a Igboho. Orin tó ṣe sílé Igboho ni. Igboho tó dónéyàn, tó lọ́kùnrin, tó lọ́mọ, tó nímọ̀, tó ní kíní kan. Ẹ wo tó ṣe fún. That's why people are panic. And we can understand that. Somebody called me and told me he removed my number from his phone. Talk of the devil, just got a call from work to solve a problem. Can you imagine that? 11:44 p.m. in America. Angela that called us, she just got a call when she's meant to be sleeping safe to solve a problem. And that's what we do. Those of you at home are doing the same thing as well. But majority of those outside are solving problem. Anything we're trying to solve a problem. What is the problem? A union that was put together. We have not asked anybody to go and take arms. We have not tell anybody to attack anybody. Another people with the healthcare of America. Yami Tomilola Agnes. Yes, the first woman to drive car in Nigeria just killed like a dog. I won't even use the word dog. She was just killed. Just like Tolula Parotile, the first helicopter combat pilot. Adekunle said I was just 5 years old. Fumilayo Ramson Kuti we're still talking about. Just the same thing. And now in 2022, we are able to capture live image of the same atrocity being committed by the same Nigeria that you love so much. By the same military that went to kill the late mother of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, Fumilayo Ramson Kuti. Can you those Nigerians that are saying we love Nigeria, are you sure you love Nigeria? You think you think it's about Premier League? I'm sorry, anything. You love Nigeria because you watch Premier League with an imported drink that you are having in the beer parlor. Don't you know that all those drinks are not manufactured in Nigeria? It's all imported. Everything. Yeah, I saw that. OBJ is still decorating his son. That's why he says, I'm a one Nigerianness. And now I understand. Okay, wow. Okay. I didn't know that he has a son. More than OBJ, low money, soldier. I didn't know that. Nigerians, we love you so much, but you are actually holding back by not asking for your right. Let's watch that video again. You they mad when they're in that uniform. They become animals. But tó bá jẹ́ pé ìlú tó ń ṣiṣẹ́, if to say na country where they work, don't worry, it's mixed bite. I'm trying to put broken. Don't say Queen English. I remember the last time I went home one time like that. Not the last time. I think maybe the first time in 2015. I was invited on the radio station. But I told my party government, I care about drinks full of sugar, causing diabetics. Angela, our program, you need to go there and you learn so much about everything else, wellness. Your life will be better. At least you understand I do the same thing. Yesterday we had some, crispy donuts. After we had the stew, I went to take from my mom's house. I went to steal it. I didn't steal it, but I put her on the pressure. Not me, our grandchildren. They wanted her to cook some stew for them rather. So I went to pick it up. So we got back home. Rice was ready with grandma stew. You know those grandma stew. And then after we finished that, I don't know, the children decided they want a donut, crispy donut. So we ordered crispy donut. It was delivered to the house. I ate one with caramel. We all take this sugary, but sometimes we have to control it so that it doesn't become a problem. But we also have things back home, traditionally, that can help us manage all this health awareness. But the problem is back home, we are called to develop it. There should have been a lot of research into our Igboho and all that so that, you can control the intake. All these, there's job opportunity for everybody. But Nigeria is not going to give you that opportunity. I said a 48-year-old man left Nigeria. Go and watch Mayugu. Towards the last, just fast forward when he was received. I think he was the last caller. 48 years old. Work in the boardroom. Do you know what I mean when somebody say is a top notch working in the boardroom? My mommy told me, Lola said, we so much love Nigeria and carry her in our heart, but we are not being deceived that Nigeria was created to fatter, fall. People say you love Nigeria. You don't love Nigeria past me. Nigeria. After so many years, I didn't go back home. From 2015, I started going home. You go think, say, I'm here in Nigeria. There. Angela went home yearly, free health awareness, spend money, travel till they go village. Angela, don't try them again. I beg, make you go on the plane. I'm sure you understand why. The roads are dead track. And the reason why we love to go on the road, for people that come outside Nigeria, diaspora, we want to see the serene. I hope I pronounce it very well. Nigeria is F3. Tabawasile, we want to see, wow. Because I didn't travel a lot when I left Nigeria. I didn't travel a lot apart from Lagos to Abeokuta and come back. So when I came back, the first place where I said I want to go Abuja by road. My family say this guy, they smoke weed. They think I was joking. I told them to get ready. Next day we're going to Abuja. Boom. We don't go Igboho. I just look at the whole environment. Sometimes we look at those environments, we know it's not up to the standard. We expect it to be better. But there's nothing we can do, because if you complain there, they go speak to you. So all this is job creation. But how can you create a job when we have been marginalized? That is what we are saying. So when we are now saying Nigeria is not working, it's because record has told us, data has told us, information has told us, 16 years, PDP left the vote open. like that. I know people that work with them. Build house, buy girlfriend, buy money, buy this, buy that. The money that they're meant to use to take care of the economy. PDP, the worst government you can ever think of. Then people thought, Bubu is coming. Some say, no, don't allow that man to come. When he comes, he will be going on holiday like madness. Buhari, it just a travel. I think he must have returned back from Gambia. He was in Gambia. Well, he's back because I saw him in Kaduna yesterday with a little finger. You know that little finger? El-Rufai. Little finger. So Buhari came back just to enjoy. Dead or alive, it doesn't make any difference to me. It's dimensional as well, just like Tinubu. So why are we demanding for self-determination? It's because of all these problems. Angela, some 15, 20 minutes ago, received a call to solve problem at work. Yet, you can't treat citizens like second-class citizens and expect them to be happy. You are second-class citizen in Nigeria. You are second-class citizen outside. The only difference is they appreciate that skills. And I'm not joking. Somebody like Angela now, they don't go, for workplace, they're not going to joke with her. Throughout the time that my mom was working, they don't joke with her. Because I know, because my mom worked in the hospitality industry. So when she talk about the beep, I use it as well, but they may not they. Or maybe because now that technology has advanced, but some places still use it. You know, if you don't know what it's called beep, you got to Google it. It's a small device like that. Latino control center, Latino beep, pum, pum, pum. And you have, let's say, you have to go to the nearest call and pick up the call and, you know, because sometimes within a building, there might be no network. So we are problem solvers. But we are second-class citizens. Nigerians, as I speak to you right now, are in United Arab Emirates. They've not renewed their work permit. Nigerians are in Libya. They're comfortable, but it's a war zone. Nigerians are in Saudi Arabia, as I speak to you right now, doing housemaid. They could do the same thing in Nigeria if Nigeria would be able to respect their dignity. Look, there's nothing wrong in any... Now we understand that there's nothing wrong in any job you are doing outside. The reason why people don't want to do the same job in Nigeria is, number one, an housemaid in Nigeria, and we've seen, you know, cases, is either the woman, let me start with that, the woman is trying to sleep with the guy, disrespect the guy, or the guy himself love the woman, and the reverse way more is the man trying to sleep with the housemaid. Disrespect her. So it's a case of a collapsed system. And that system is never going to work. It doesn't matter how prayerful we are, how religious we are. Is a system that is purposely left not to work. So as we be second-class citizens inside Nigeria, you would expect that if we are second-class citizens, some people are lucky. They left Nigeria at a very good timing. They've been able to sort out their immigration status. They're excited. They're happy. But trust me, maybe not in America, but here in UK, people that are still here, I know them, 20 years, they're still trying to regularize their status. The question then is, when I got here around 90s, or no, 98, then I appreciate my mom. Wow. Before me, I wake up, she don't go, boom. She could just tell me, because I remember when I first came, JJC, they're going to pamper you. They pamper you here. They're preparing your mind to say, inside cold, we are going. Inside rain, we're going. Inside winter, they go. And maybe if only they say America on a total lockdown, waiting be snow. You see Baba Ropo, they drive inside snow with his truck. Baba Ropo, just like so many people in America. In Canada, is worst, the weather. I have a sister that normally speaks to me on her way to work. She said, Yomi, how I wish Osun State would be working.
so that we can come. I have people that have told me that 6 of them will be able to fix one local government to the standard of America. And I'm not joking. When we started this movement, 6 people called me. They have the well-to-do, they know the network, the funding, that they should just give them one local government and let them replicate it to New York. But will the politician make it work? No. How many people? Those of you watching, anytime women listen, how many of you have gone back home to invest? What is the end result? 0. Those that are still in Nigeria are trying to run away. If anybody tells you Nigeria is working, tell them there's a visa opportunity right now. Tibasope visa opportunity one is saying, I'm telling you, my whole timeline will be busting. People will be asking questions. So when we all run away, who do we leave our territory? I appreciate those of you on Instagram. Let's see if we have people on MixLR. Okay, there's one person listening on the MixLR. I've cut down the MixLR. It used to be 24 hours, but I've dropped it to 3 hours. So after 3 hours, it's going to go off. Like I always say, I don't have a problem with Buhari. He's just doing the job he's asked to do. Tinubu just wants to do the job he believes will solve the problem of Nigeria. Dele Momodu, that will be with Angela, is trying to play the pranks. Okay, Angela is back again. Hello, Angela.
Yeah, I wanted to just say this before I go to bed.
Yeah.
The scariest part is the amount of doctors that are migrating from Nigeria to abroad. So now, 2015 was about 200, 400 or whatever. This present time is over 1,500.
Wow.
So you can calculate if you take 1,500 out of... Now, America don't have nurses or doctors. We give, like, if you want it, there are nurses that are, making their hourly pay. But if you're really stuck and you don't have nowhere to turn to, you will offer nurses 500, 600, 700 extra just to stay in a shift. That's what America is doing.
You know why you are saying that? Sorry, Angela. I was like I said, I was at my mom yesterday, and the data I was also watching on the Sky News says about 88,000 nurses across the whole of UK were off duty last week. No, this week. The previous week was about 78,000. So I can imagine they will need extra people to come in to come and help that areas.
Yes, you know what we're doing right now.
Yeah,
it's nurses are becoming positive, so they have to leave, and that you that don't have no nurse before. Now you have some staff who are positive. You have to take them off the schedule. And the few ones that are not, that you have to bribe them no matter what. My daughter is also an administrator to a rehab facility. That's what she deals with. Thank God I'm not working, because if I was working in her facility, she would have been my boss. But but I'm not. She's in a different way entirely. That's what we all are going through. I just heard her on her phone right now, because she's on call 24/7 also. She's telling them, just give them $600. Give her $600 so we can get a nurse for tonight. Can you imagine? So you can imagine how much we don't have nurses and doctors in America. So now the healthcare system here is not that bad. Can you imagine back home what trouble we're in? People are going to be dying like fowl. And I talked to a commissioner of health last week. He told me, listen, life is so cheap here, you can't even believe it. Do you know how many? If you go to my page right now, I have posted so many people. A young man been doing dialysis out of his pocket. He's between life and death. He needs a kidney. He got a kidney, no money to do it. A young woman called yesterday. They called me. She has fibroid. She's bleeding. Time is running out. When she bleeds out, she's gonna die. No money. It's not ended. But the scary part is we have few doctors right now. How about if we don't have any? Because everybody is willing to take care of their citizens. That's why I was so mad when all the doctors was on strike in Nigeria. Why are you not paying attention to them? Doctors and nurses are people you cannot mess with all over the world. The way America adores their doctors and nurses. I'm telling you right now, anything they say, okay, we do it. Because we need them. For people to be healthy, for people to be well, for people to go to the OR, operation room. We call it theater in Nigeria. We need people to treat the diabetic. We need people to treat the hypertensive. We need people who are compromised. We need people who has respiratory issue. We need people who have been managing oxygen in vent. How many can I count? So if people are not seeing this as a problem, that's another downfall of a country, for doctors to be migrating out of a country. One guy called me yesterday, said, you want me, if you come home anytime, I want to do documentary with you in Ikorodu General Hospital. Even though we admit somebody among the dead. That's how bad it is.
Wow.
One doctor would be for 300 patients. People are dying, waiting in line. So we're just talking about the treatment or the job and all that. People are not looking at migration of doctors and healthcare workers. It's one of the downfall of a country. When people start dying for minor malaria or you have an asthma attack, the next hospital don't have no oxygen or no nebulizer, just nebulizer treatment that people have in their houses. It's a small machine. I just ship about 10 to Nigeria. So it's a small machine where you just plug on the wall, put the liquid there. If you have any asthma attack, that will open your airway. That solves the problem. You don't have to die for asthma attack. So it's endless. It's endless that we are not even seeing it. The first downfall of a country is when you don't have healthcare workers. And America will do anything, buy anything, do anything to make sure they have healthcare workers. In the Philippines, they have companies there, agency there, signing in, bringing all of them, all the registered nurses from the Philippines, signing them for 3 years, 5 years a contract.
Wow.
Providing homes and everything. People don't know what people do for their country. That's why they get me all aggravated when they say their leaders are trying. What are they trying? Are you not seeing yourself? You think it's all about wearing clothes, buying big jeep, buying building houses? I'm happy for you. You have all those things. How about if you don't last to enjoy them? Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Get up there and speak to Buhari in his face. Speak to anybody. We don't hate any of them. We're just telling them do the right thing for human being. Humanity. That's what we're all about.
Yeah.
Good night, Koki. I'm still watching.
Thank you very much. Wow. What more can I say to what Angela have just said there? Like I always say, there was a story I picked up. A lot of people send different things. I just saw that this morning. Let me read that to you. Nigeria. If Nigeria has not happened to you, look at this picture. I saw this picture. Look at it. That young man, because I won't say young boy, look at him there. Can you see the picture? Those of you Instagram, if you want to come on Instagram, send a request, my being Wale, and don't be confused because I'm speaking this my English. You can speak Yoruba as well. Somebody say my brother is having kidney problem. We know how much from our pocket. Wow. People die needlessly because of 10,000 naira only. Look at this. Look at it. It's gone. Sleeping tired. But those are something that we hate them. You can also call in. The line is open. Okay, we have another one of my big auntie, Tony Lola Agnes.
I appreciate my brother, my daddy, my father. Just to buttress what Ms. Angela said. Could you believe in America now is competition, fighting for healthcare workers?
Wow.
On a job, they now pay, like in my own environment, it's $300 to pick maybe your extra shifts. Professional double, they have to pay you $300. If your company doesn't pay you, there are people opening their mouth wide to take you over.
Wow.
That's how it is in America now.
Wow.
But you know, people will be burnt out. And it is affecting our health.
Yeah.
So you don't have to
so you have to slow down, especially when you look at your own age. You have to slow down as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When you see we're getting the money, but it's affecting our health. So if you don't slow down, a lot of nurses, doctors will die.
Yeah, Angela, I agree with you. She said you're right. Yeah, Angela, I agree. Yeah.
Even CNAs, there was a day one CNA came to work with me, and she told me how much she got. She showed me the sheet. Do you know, in the morning I went to my DON, Director of Nursing, and the ADON, that what's wrong with you people? Look at how much you're paying me. Every time something, instantly, increase the woman.
About pin number, about my number, please, about put it out.
I'm telling you, they just increase my money instantly. The difference in money, you are paying me this month. What's your problem? Money, they didn't know you are still on that salary.
Okay.
Can you believe that's how bad it is?
Okay, let me put the number from my laptop.
Nothing, not only nothing, even CNA, anything healthcare. Now in America is a hot cake. So I wonder, the people in Nigeria, they don't really know what's going on, and they stay put looking at their governments with the way they are destroying our lives in Nigeria, destroying the lives of everybody, both home and abroad. People are still supporting them.
Yeah.
They're still supporting them when everybody's supposed to troop out.
Yeah.
There are no more. Because the international world don't want Nigeria to work. They want it to falter, fail, and fall.
Yeah.
That's why they created Nigeria. And we Nigerians are the ones to resist it. That they should stop. All international countries supposed to be coming to Nigeria to visit us.
Yes. For different things.
They are the people that are supposed to be coming to Nigeria. They saw it ahead of us. That's why they put Nigeria into such darkness. And they don't want to let us lose.
Wow.
But by the special grace of God, we will be let loose in the name of Jesus.
Amen.
Well
Wow.
done, sir.
Well, as you can tell, right now people are waking up here in UK. It's 5 o'clock. Those in America might be going to bed as well. I'm still awake fully. Even if I have to go back to bed, it's just to relax, nothing more than that. If I have to go to work as well, I have to do what I have to do. I say good morning if you're just joining us. Again, just to buttress it, àwọn tó ń gbìyànjú tó fẹ́ lọ ṣe jàǹbá sílé Chief Sunday Igboho, according to information that we had. Ẹ má gbìyànjú yẹn, ẹ má lọ attempt to burn the house down. We're telling you now, we're telling the governor of Oyo State, Seyi Makinde, if he's not aware, I'm sure now that the message is out in the public domain, somebody that knows him will tell him that. The same message is to the Commissioner for Police. Do not let hoodlums, do not let Agbero, do not let people to go and do more damage to the damage that is already still boiling in the minds of millions of people. Because the incident that occurred on the 1st of July, a lot of people will not forget about it. People still remember. So if they go to Chief Sunday Igboho's house in Soka and try to burn it down, I don't know what could be the outcome of that. So I'm not going to sit here and say they should go and do it. No, that means I'm being provocative to tell them Eloshe. No, that would be stupid. So we're only telling those that are planning it to back out, because there's so much tension around everything. People might say, they don't come out, they don't do this. Okay. Maybe because that's what you are saying, but you don't know what is happening behind the scene. We are peace-loving. We want Yoruba nation. There's no doubt about that. It's our right. And we will continue to press for it. The Nigeria that you thought will work did not work when they killed Delegiwa with a letter bomb in 1986. Dele Giwa was not yet my age when he was killed by Babangida. And the same Babangida is where Tinubu decided to travel to and ask for blessing. Do you understand that? I mean, thank you very much, Kingsley. All hail Biafra, Middle Belt, 250 ethnic groups. Look, some countries are not even up to 2 million. So if Nigeria and the smaller countries, the smaller ethnic groups are saying, we don't want to go with Biafra. Look, Biafra cannot force every other region to come with them. If some say, no, we don't want to go with you, let them stand on their own and become a nation. The only thing is they will have to look for how they will develop and work with other nations. That is what people are doing around the world. The smaller countries will probably bring in experts, or might be our experts were, to come and work with them. And that's, the way it works. So if anybody is saying that what we are saying is different, if you believe in one Nigeria, call in and, take me on a challenge. It's as simple as that. So those that think that because we have 250 ethnic groups, how do we solve all those ethnic groups? So because of that now, we should continue to be named one Nigeria where you are being disrespected as a Nigerian in Nigeria. If this is happening in Nigeria, I was going to talk about another story before I went, deja vu. Let's come back. Yeah, this man. You know this man? I'm sure some of you know him. You know him very well, right? That is Abdul Salam. Who know him? These are the creator of the evil genius of your 1999 Constitution, Abdul Salam Abubakar. As a Nigerian, do you know why you're suffering? You don't even know. You wake up. Thank you very much. Ramoni Falagos 1 on Instagram. I appreciate it. If those of you on Instagram wants to join, send a request. I'll bring you in. Abdul Salam Abubakar. Look at him again. This is what he said. I picked this up on Sarah Reporter. Don't increase fuel prices to 302 naira per litre. The former head of state, Abdul Salam, wants Buhari government. This is the mindset that play with your mind. Abdul Salam, that created the 1999 Constitution, a military decree. The year was in the talk. I don't speak Queen's English. I remember I said when I went to Nigeria the first time, I was an interview on the radio, and one of my friends called me. He said, if you have not told us you will be on that radio, I would deny that is you. I said, why? He said, the way you were speaking is completely different. I said, I've left Nigeria for a very long time. What do you expect? And you could leave Nigeria, but do you also blend with the system? So you see a lot of Nigerians that have traveled out, they did not blend with the system. They still wanted to do like Nigeria when they did abroad. And that's why so many of them run into so many problems. All those are our uncles. Not all of them. Majority of them were doing fraud in UK, in America. They were spending credit card. People's credit card. They come back home. They send motto. And it's all tribes. This is nothing to do with anything now of Fulani. That one are Yoruba people, Igbo people, Ishekiri people. They register different cards into their house. They're going to spend the money, send motto, come home. Go and look at their traces now. None of them have anything left. Yes, we can solve this ethnic problem by referendum. Simple. 250 ethnic groups. We don't want to live together. Do you think we want to live together? No. We want to live side by side, but not live together under that entity, that contraction called Nigeria. It's as simple as that. But a lot of Nigerians now, like I said, I love Reno. She's on Twitter. She has about 450,000 followers. These people got voice, but they're confused. She's right to say they want to fix Nigeria.
But the same way she's trying to fix Nigeria, the mother of Fela Anikulapo Kuti, the late Funmilayo Ransome Kuti, was thrown outside. Delegiwa was killed. Do you understand what it means to send? I mean, it's like, one envelope. 1 minute. I've got to make sure that it's got nothing in front. Okay, I can show you right here. Imagine I received this letter from somebody. I don't know, anybody. I'm talking about in 1986. Do you understand what must have gone in that letter bomb? And the moment Delegiwa opened it, it go boom. 1986. It was not 40 years old. Why? I'm sure you all know why. Nugwala Modi, Tashekwa Delegiwa. He was doing what journalists do. Investigate. People carried cocaine. People hide under government. 419 government. Which government was Delegiwa fighting on behalf? Or was fighting? Is it Ghanaian government? Is it South African government? 1986, Delegiwa received a letter. People put that letter, put the content. It's not a write-up letter. They put explosive inside. And Delegiwa thought he received, just any letter. The only difference now is why some of us like these, I mean, even if you send a parcel, it would have gone through a rigorous check before it gets to me. And if I receive that parcel, I'm just giving an example now. If I receive a parcel from anybody here in the UK, I'm not talking about in Nigeria, because Nigeria is a debt trap. And some of you are joking with what is still coming. The late Dr. Malafi Obadia told us. 1986, Delegiwa was killed by a letter bomb. 1986, when some of us still there inside our nappy, some of us are probably in primary school. Some of us never know him then. But we just heard there was a bomb blast. He was not a terrorist. So rather than using a letter bomb on Chief Sunday Igboho, they went with machineries, everything, just to kill him. Rather than use a letter bomb on Nnamdi Kanu, they went with everything, invaded his house. 17 people were killed on the day they went to Nnamdi Kanu's house. Was it September in 2017, before he had to run away for his life? Rather than use letter bomb for Showore, you can see what they're using. They're using human beings with knife. Wanted to stab Showore just on the 19th this week. Because nobody's going to receive any letter anymore like before. But then it was precious to receive a letter from the president not knowing it was a bomb. So I pity some of you still thinking that you can fix Nigeria. How to get Sunday Igboho's house. I've told you, go and watch my last broadcast. And I keep repeating the same thing. So if you say, let's talk about Chief Sunday, how to get Chief Sunday Igboho's house. Everybody knows how to get him out. Time to take rally to Benin Republic. That's my stand. Nothing more than that. Get a new set of team of people to travel down to Benin Republic and either work with Professor Akintoye on the ground and Professor Adeniro and then review everything. Global Directorate should be sending representatives. Yoruba Central Office, Ilano UK, Ilano America, Ilano Canada, Germany. They must all come together and each one of them send representatives. If they have to spend 1 week in Benin Republic, they must travel to Benin Republic on behalf of all the Yorubas. Oh yes, they did send a letter to Chief Sunday Igboho. We turned it away. I came out and I told everybody, a letter was sent to Chief Sunday Igboho's house. We didn't take that letter. Could have been a letter bomb. Even if Igboho did not open it, anybody open it, could go boom. is Nigeria. And the same Babangida is there in his wheelchair. He can't stand up. So what they do is he will be sitting down before Tinubu came into that room. He cannot stand up. His leg is gone. He's dead, paralyzed. I'm talking about Babangida. He poo-poo. Pampers don't low. But this guy, Abdusalam Abubakar, is telling Buhari, evil man, they tell evil man, the same way he go do. But this evil man created the evil that is making your life to be suppressed as you're watching me right now. I'm talking about the Constitution, the 1999 Constitution. Some of you, the diaspora, your uncle, your auntie, yeah, evil to evil. So we are not leaving Igboho. We will continue to demand his release unconditionally with Benin Republic. Thereby, will broadcast here. Go back and watch my late night broadcast. I said as much in there. So Abdusalam is telling Buhari, Bubu, not to increase the petrol. How much is it now? I think it's about 165, right? Say 165 don't take per liter in Nigeria. You can help me out if you can give us a price. 165? Imagine 165. Nigeria is meant to be. Bishop Adesina always tell me not to use that word. We, the 6th largest crude oil producer. We're not producing anything. The production happens here in London. No, not London. I mean in England. 162, 165. And they want to increase it to 302 naira. And Abdusalam, the evil genius, is telling another evil man, don't increase it to. And Lai Mohammed is coming out to tell you. And Lai Mohammed, maybe no, media people, people go to send message. Media people, almost lost there. Do you, Eshigoni Yawa Adenuga, Yetunde, gbogbo ẹni tí bá ń dárúkọ ẹ̀ tọ̀wọ̀tọ̀wọ̀ ni mo fi ń dárúkọ yín. Ọmọlúàbí ni wá. Do you understand? Abdusalam, the evil genius, is begging Buhari that came to destroy our lives by allowing terrorists to operate with impunity, not to increase the fuel price to 302 naira. And Lai Mohammed, a Yoruba man, is running like a yo-yo, still talking about he doesn't have the fact. He will go and review and ask people. Go and read all these things. But Nigerians are so carried away with the Instagram, where they are on Instagram following those they believe are social media influencer, like Tony Abraham. I don't know all these people. I just Abraham, that woman with the art film, that Yoruba woman. Tony Abraham, is it? I hope I pronounce that name properly. Abraham that just bought a car for the husband. All these flimsy things that does not help an average Nigerians. I mean, it's good to gossip. I mean, it happens all over the world. I mean, celebrities. But people that are watching those kind of news here in UK, their children are going to school this morning. Their children are not going to demand me to help them pay for their school fees. Tony Abraham, Eshegoni, thank you very much. It's good to do gossiping, I mean, Linda KG. Hey, somebody pennies not come out from the thing where you put inside. Hey, Bobrisky. But these are not the problem that we should be looking at in Nigeria today. But a lot of Nigerians are hooked into all these areas. Moshere. Davido uncle, or no, Davido cousin, they fight each other. These people are comfortable. I mean, if Dele
Adeleke wants to come out as a governor. He's comfortable in the first place. The video that is expecting his baby, a Lamborghini, to come to Nigeria, to come and drive on a bad road, but he cannot drive it on his own without having escort of police. But the same Davido will drive that same car in America without any escort. Do you understand that? Do you understand that? So when we are sitting here now, talking about these issues, where Angela, that should still be in bed, is still awake watching us in America, talking about health. So is Tony Abraham going to solve the problem of your health care? What's wrong with all these Nigerians? What is your problem? You think we are the problem? I am trying to tell you that, look, like I said, the gossip for UK is the biggest business. But those where they watch the gossip, they get food for kitchen. The person where they listen to gossip for UK, in get food for kitchen. Look, in another 1 hour now, the children will start waking up. You will start, hopefully I'll still be awake. You could hear their movement. They know the time to wake up. They wake up. Imagine the children wake up now and they go into that kitchen and they wanted to plug water and there's no light. You know the first thing they're going to ask me? Dad, what's going on? Is it because this Yoruba nation, you don't get light for a house? They will ask question. Imagine the children wake up. They go into the fridge. They need butter and bread. There's no butter and bread. They will come and ask me, if this Yoruba nation know they work, you better go and find something to do, because I'm not interested in this your Yoruba nation. Even though my own children, they understand where we're heading to. I don't know about your own children. They can understand everything about this Yoruba nation. So it's not about you gossiping. Look, everybody loves to gossip. Because you know these are gossip. But I want you to do gossip that you are comfortable. What's the point you are gossiping and the whole system is collapsed? And this man is pleading with Buhari. This man, if we are looking for Ìyàwó Mko Abiola sọ pé tẹ́ bá ń wá wèrè, evil man, Abdulsalam Abubakar, and he's the one going around all over Nigeria praying, we want peace in Nigeria. Let there be peace. But the peace of 1999 Constitution, do you think there's peace in that Constitution? Do you think that there is peace in that 1999 Constitution that this man brought, where Obasanjo did not even read the Constitution before he became a president? Thank you very much, Araba Rashid. We love you guys at home. You can't get this analysis from Seun Okinbaloye. He's my good friend. I'm not joking. I have his number. You can't. I mean, I don't have number to Jide Otitolu, but I have, relationship that I can say I've met them. They're not going to give you this analysis. We're talking about a system that you are trapped in as a university student. Okay, you come Lagos, you go back. Soldier stop the bus. Okay, why? Why are you stopping us for? Okay, you've checked the bus. This is not terrorist inside the bus. Everybody come down. They look the girl, we get yash, we get boot. I come down. All the boys. Hey girl, give me your phone. Unlock the phone. Big boy, the big boy, we just leave Ikeja club where they do Yanga, even the one with the inside, hang on, lock your phone. Do you understand what that means? He's now begging Buhari to reduce or not to allow petrol to become 302 naira. The same man that created the constitution that is affecting you and me outside Nigeria. Thank you very much, Engineer Olajide Akim. All the way in Texas, Adekunle Adepoju. Lai Mohammed is a big liar. Even he says his grandson told him that. Granddad, why did they call you Lai Mohammed? Lai. Diplomatic Ayodeji, good morning. It's just almost 7:30 in location for confusion. And that is why our answer for you, look, it has got to that point, thank you very much, Ayomikun, that we must now ask ourselves the truth. Is election going to solve this problem? No. Now let me go to the diaspora. I pray you don't get caught up in Nigeria. In your video, and this advice, especially your grandmom, your granddad might not be watching me, but you as the children must tell your family that are elderly when they're going to Nigeria to keep their British passport, their Canadian passport, their American passport. You know what? In Punch Facebook page last week or this week, an elderly woman that was meant to return back to UK, at the point of boarding the plane, the passport which she carried from the house up to the airport, where airport is meant to be the safest place. She was just at the other last checkpoint where they go, they ransack your bag. Okay, what do you get for me? What do you get for us? The woman lost her passport. She's going to Prince Sulaiman. It's got nothing to do with Atawewe, Sulaiman, Malaiki, Pasoma, K1. Those are just flimsy, things. We're talking about the reality on ground. How can my grandmother go to Nigeria? Angela, you saw that as well. Between where she's going to board the plane, where they've paid for her ticket, she's meant to be back in UK. Maybe she has a doctor appointment. She's meant to, whenever we are in our old age, and though there's in the old age, look, health can go flat, boom, for so many reasons. Maybe you lost somebody, maybe you are depressed, but they can always bring it back again. It is natural. This health, as is strong, they still fight Yoruba nation, and it will continue to fight Yoruba nation. It can go flat. But if you're living in a system that is working, they'll quickly try to kick in and support you. That is where the health is. This woman, I say Nigeria, that country, oh my God. They pick her, her children say bye-bye. It is when the one in London, oh my God, Iluye. And all these things has been happening for decades. But because our conscious mind, every one of us, including myself, is not looking at it. Okay, I know how much my own family invested in Nigeria. We never got any returns. I was speaking to a very close friend of mine. I'm going to go back to that woman. We went to the same secondary school. I've known him since then. He lives in UK as well. I once saw Orlando. Oh no, started a hotel business somewhere in Nigeria. I don't know the state. I think they started the project in 2016. I don't know when it was completed. But when the guy went to Nigeria, the whole thing was totally collapsed. The person where he put there don't remove 2 people where he employ. Put another 2 people, reduce their price where they pay them. That is the country. You can see the Oriyomi Hamzat. The reason why I don't want to touch that is, even if
Oriyomi Hamzat was living here in UK, he will not attempt to even talk about that case because he will be in prison himself. A magnitude of that kind of case that is already in the police, as long as they say the media must not talk about it, but because he's in Nigeria, that is why he has to push. Ewan Koto saw the last time. He says even the viewers, I think I watched that when my family were watching it. Even those that are watching it now has reduced. Nigerians or our think about Shele, Lumamu Alaya. After a while, it start dropping down. And that is why people like us must not allow you to think that this movement is going down. No. We've been up now since about 4 o'clock. Like I said, this is what I do. If I finish, if I can still go back to bed, fine. If I know if I go back to bed, I continue for the day. And at some point, I will relax again. But going back to that woman, I don't know where she believes in. She believes in one Nigeria, that is fine. Look at what one Nigeria have done to grandma. Grandma. They now turn that woman, that grandma, to somebody that don't get common sense. Where is my passport? They are now looking. She's asking, where is my passport? Inside international. This is not local. She's on her way back to London. So please, the diaspora, I don't know what we're going to do if your grandparents, because you cannot follow them into that point. Maybe it's time that you might have to review, because it's still going to happen. The passport, the British passport, is nowhere to be found in the Nigerian airport. They turn the woman to something else. They say remove her bag, blah, blah. Go and watch the video. It's on Punch Facebook page. If you haven't seen that video I'm talking about, you might not understand it. Ekaro, yeah, Bola Tito, Aderinto. A good everybody. Which Cubana be this? So I hope nobody say that same Cubana. Cubana _gunshot on the Instagram. Even people like those Cubana and the other guy, they can't move on their own. The same way they will come to abroad, nobody knows it. I mean, maybe their followers will they follow them, but police not go follow them, soldier not go follow them. I love that other guy as well, I love his outfit. What's his name again? E-Money. I love his swagger. People go watch his swagger on Instagram. Hey, God, make him make money like E-Money, no industry. No job opportunity. I mean, my internet is not free. So I can sit down. I can say, okay, do I want to be selling this on eBay? I'll contact China because I know it's where they produce. UK don't produce anything as well. And then I will order them. They will say, we're doing a business analysis now in UK or not in Nigeria. China will tell me it will cost me on average £3 to buy one, and I can sell them $7.99. If Nigeria, if they send it to me, I take a picture, I go on eBay. eBay doesn't work in Nigeria, so just remember that. PayPal doesn't work in Nigeria. Those are 2 areas where you don't need anything. You just register, you can start selling straight away, even on Amazon. And if you don't have the money to start up, as an example, if you buy one on eBay, sell them again. From there, you build up. And if you have, like I read that letter where I can confirm my credit is good, I can walk into the bank, I can say, borrow me loan, I won't buy this. I can sit down with a business advisor. I can, but Nigerians are waking up now. And all they're expecting is one miracle to fall. Boom. And then it will happen like E-Money. Or somebody like Fela Durotoye will start speaking. He likes speak. I interviewed him before. I hope he's going to contest as well. Yeah, I haven't seen him yet. Motivational speaker, clinical speaker, inspiration advisor.
when there's no opportunity. Showore could not connect with Mayegun between Abuja, capital city, to London, or no. Mayegun live in Glasgow. Internet connection. So how do you want to sell business that you can monitor? If I have business now, you know, that I do, and I need internet, and you have Adenuga, you have all these big player. That's for that woman. There's another story I picked up. He came from Canada. Yeah, this one, a Canadian. I don't know whether he's a Canadian. I don't have an idea. Look at his face. Can you see that? Those of you watching, the one with the inside Facebook, no laptop, no clear very well. Anyway, you can see the picture. Let me tell you the headline. A Toronto pastor was kidnapped in Benin City, Nigeria. Let me first say this. When we say kidnap, let's first break it down to the average insecurity in Nigeria. Tebamo, as of today, it has not changed. The first three most terrorized country in the world, where your life, your passport can be stolen, you have been terrorized. You don't know that. You don't know that that woman has been terrorized in the airport where our international... Do you know what it means to have a British passport? Some people, 20 years before they get that passport. And one bastard, it could be Yoruba man, it could be Igbo man, it could be Shekiri, because within that line, no be Fulani, but it's a terrorized country. Why would they want to steal a passport? Because they know that that passport has a value. It's like you traveling. You arrive Heathrow Airport. You give them your passport. Then all of a sudden, or maybe on your way out, you give them your passport. Then all of a sudden, do they even need to see that passport again? Well, okay, they do so even at the last checkout before you board the plane, just for security. Imagine any one of you watching me now, right? Imagine you got to the last point before you board the plane. Not in Nigeria, outside Nigeria. You can't give them your passport. They can't give you your boarding pass. Maybe because you are too busy. And all of a sudden you realize that, where's my passport? You know, sometimes it does happen. When you go back there, it's either the person forgot and that passport will be given back to you straight away because it's not a terrorized country. I pity a lot of Nigerians elite. You think you're smart. You don't want to get involved and ask questions. You don't want to be part of us. Oh yes, they would have sold that woman passport right on the spot. I bet my life somebody used that passport that same day to travel out. Nigeria. Somebody would have used that same passport to check out. It's a back door. The whole system is crumbled. So it's not about fighting for self-determination because we don't want the Fulani to be part of us. It's also a kind of a cleansing system. Even what Eleni, because I mean, if you're boarding the plane at the last point, I was still checked within that sector on my way back to UK from Istanbul. So it's normal procedure. But you just imagine, I was so busy, I didn't get that passport back. And I went back, I said, where's my passport? The man can't tell me, say, which passport? That is what happened in Nigeria. Now let's go back to this story. Can you see this man? Toronto pastor kidnapped in Benin City, Nigeria. Like I said, let's just leave it as in people kidnapping. Let's leave the Fulani aspect. Now, I'm just giving an example. Let's say people that knows him. Pastor of Faith Assembly Ministry. That's the name of the religious center. Toronto Reverend Duke Oliogo was kidnapped in Benin City
He was kidnapped around 9 p.m. The moment somebody gets missing in UK and it goes into the feeder, straight away, they will first send police out automatically, straight away, to review, ask questions. What happened? Who saw it last? Then they start looking at, okay, if I got missing on this road, they know that there's a CCTV there. There might be one in the shop that is just facing like that. They start collecting all those CCTV. And I bet you, if that, we're going to end the broadcast at 6 o'clock, because if I don't go, I can see some Americans are not going to go so that they can go and sleep. So in another 10 minutes, I'm going to end the broadcast. We might come back later. Then I can just go and relax myself as well. So at 6 o'clock, I'm going to end the broadcast so that you know that we're just 10 minutes away. Because I really want Angela to go to bed. She's not going to bed. So just 10 minutes more. We've done enough already. We've done almost 2 hours. So they will review that area. But unfortunately, this man is still being kidnapped. Dead or alive, nobody knows. Adekunle, I need to let you go to bed as well in Texas, just like any one of you. There's Angelia in Nigeria, go to bed. Maybe I can just go and do a nice, small, slight tea. Go to bed. Then I'm going to be doing street broadcast today from around maybe just about 10 o'clock as usual. I'm going to take you around again London. So we have 10 minutes or less than that before we go to bed, every one of us. Reverend Duke Ogiogu and his wife traveled to Nigeria. Hear this very well. Hey, Yawa Eunice Tola de Lakun. Exactly, you're right. Okay, I don't know which one of the points you said I'm right. He traveled to Nigeria with his wife. Just like so many of you, the diaspora, you want to go home for so many things. You have a business you want to go and establish and open. You want to go and see family. It's a normal thing to do. But the country is not expecting you. He traveled with his wife to Nigeria for celebration of life and Thanksgiving service in respect of his departed mother-in-law. Just like normal thing. People die, people, normal. We only pray for long life. He traveled to Nigeria to celebrate the departed mother-in-law. Is it a crime now to come back home and celebrate? Like I said, I'm not pointing the finger at Fulani at this point. I'm still just talking about a country, a system. Even if they go tell the police go say, what thing you want make we do? They go start blaming the family. They forgot that the same Abubakar Salam created 1999 constitution where the 68 clauses, your state governors cannot provide you a peace security in your state. As I speak to you right now, you wait to watch me. Look at what happened in Idumota yesterday. Chaos. Emma Barayin Japa. Emma Parayin Danu. NURT. Chaos. People were running, hey, someone with the America. Hey, breakfast. Last. Did you see the video? Some of the video, there was a one I saw was very gruesome. Not really posting. If you're going home to Nigeria, I cannot say maybe you should pray or fast, but just be security conscious. That's all. This man from Toronto, we don't know where he is now. Dead, alive, ransom. Let's read a little bit more. We're just about 9 minutes away. Today, for record purpose, is 21st of January 2022. Just before I go again, Chief Sunday Igboho ní Soka, I'm begging you, don't think about it. That's all I can say. So this man, with his wife, came to celebrate the mother-in-law, a well-known businesswoman. Only God knows whether that you know when people say businessman, businesswoman, it is then. So many of those business people, there's no business anymore, but they just call them businesswoman, businessman. I'm sure some of you understand what I'm saying. Mr. Koike, no CCTV camera in Nigeria International Airport to check out the grammar. I said the passport don't travel far away. Look, they can use that passport to go to another country, not literally come to UK. Nigeria. I said it's number 3 terrorized country. Somebody talk say Nakoiki the talker. Go and watch Ijile Marcos yesterday. I even love the angle he was. I never looked at that before. It's called security check or something like that. I was checking it yesterday, where you can review all the security incidents, even though they might not give you all the data that has occurred in Nigeria. Anyway, let's quickly push this. This is the last thing that we talked about before we go tonight or this morning. In Benin City, who passed on in Toronto last year. Okay, so even the woman died in Toronto. The mother-in-law. We have a lot of our family that are living with us, and when they die, they say, take me back home. Some say, bury me here. Like those women that came in 2018, they said, don't never take me back to Nigeria. Where Fulani kidnapped me for 6 days. They raped me. We pay 8 million. My daughter said, we must not come back to Nigeria. Remember that video? So the same thing, this one brought back the mother-in-law. 1st of July. She was last year and was buried in Benin. 1st of July last year. So they came for like a remembrance. Maybe they should have made that decision whether to come or not. Some of you are making that decision and shaking lolly, shaking malo. All I can say is, I can't tell you not to go, but review it properly before you go. This pastor in Toronto is kidnapped. We don't know where he is. Due to COVID-19 restriction, okay, the burial ceremony and Thanksgiving services in honor of the departed soul were postponed to January 15 and 16 respectively this year. They'll be now thinking, why should we even come and to come and do remembrance, normal thing for somebody we don't die. But the country doesn't love you. Nigeria doesn't care about you. The governor doesn't care about you. Your senator doesn't care about you. Your senator, your chairman, Buhari, governor, everybody. Even Nigerians don't care about themselves. The burial ceremony took place at Crown Height Pavilion, Benin City. Somebody go say, hey, I don't know, wait for this guy. Stupid man. When you did Toronto, you did do buga. They don't know say the man they inside cold. They work hard. As a pastor, still they work. The man don't come back home now. Opportunity to kidnap him, take ransom. And I'm going to show you another sad one. I have about just 6 minutes. Let me push this one. Anyway, what we know is, according to a family source, some hours after Thanksgiving service, Reverend Oliogu went to GRA to visit his in-law, who also came from Canada. You know, people go fly in. You know how much is a ticket? When people are working very hard, they can fly in. A couple of days. But they don't know that days can turn into sour for them. For the ceremony, and was kidnapped there. His whereabouts remain unknown. His family members have not heard from the kidnappers or received any official demand from them. Yeah, sorry. You can read more on our social media handle. So those of you going back home, my advice is, think about it very well. Nigeria is very, very fragile. Even those that are close to you will kidnap you. So those that keep saying, Yomi, come back home, I'm sure they are the one that wants to kidnap me. Not even maybe the Nigerian government. So when they say come back home, they are the ones that want to kidnap somebody like us. Come back home, come back home. Ah, shut up your mouth. Let me show you another sad one. This one happened in Kano. Beautiful young girl. Minor. Minor. We're just about 4 minutes away. 6 a.m. UK time. This broadcast will be ending. We've been on for 2 hours. We started just about 4 o'clock. If you're just joining us. I don't show you that one before. Struggle continue. You can see him. Sleeping in the wheelbarrow. This one also touched me. But like I always say, waiting consign me. You don't say, Koiki, go shut up your mouth. Come back home. You know. But me, I'll keep telling you, waiting consign me. This is the last one we're going to show you. If you don't follow us on social media, you are missing a lot. Because that's where we post all the atrocities. You know. They laugh. Okay, this one are the Lagos
This is Lagos State. This is Dumota. Sherry Dumota.
Yeah.
Sherry Dumota.
Kò sí wàhálà. Wọ́n ti tì í. Kò sí nǹkan tó ń lọ ní Ìdímọ́tà. Look at Ìdímọ́tà. Look at the road. Look at Nnamdi Azikiwe. I love this woman. She dey report like Koiki Media. She dey report as if say I give her money to report for me. Angela said, tell her to shut up. So the last one before we go, we're 3 minutes away. Like I said, it's not going to be more than that. Sunday Igboho must be free. Nnamdi Kanu must be free. Showore must be free. Or Daddy Yatta is a critique of Littlefinger, El Rufai, going to 3 years now. We don't know where he is, dead or alive. So the last one, imagine she's your daughter. Can you see that? Yeah, she was kidnapped and killed. Look at the picture very well. Look at the picture of this beautiful young minor. Look at her. You know, some of those Hausa people, you know, especially the one way they take care, you know, they're always in that kind of complexion. Maybe, you know, can you see? That is Nigeria for you. Can you see that? What happened? What do we know? A missing Kano girl, Anifa, was killed by kidnapper after collecting ransom for her parents. You know why? Because the person that kidnapped this one, the girl, knows is a teacher. I know it's a sad one to end with. I pray one Nigeria does not happen to any one of us. I still get family where they do. Let me show you a picture again. She's gone. Probably maybe under 5 years old. Beautiful girl. You think because I say make we break away from Nigeria, I will allow the humanity in me to allow evil to continue to happen and not talk about it, even because they're Hausa. Yeah, I want Hausa people to stay on their own, everybody stay on their own, so that maybe we will be able to defend that part of that region when we eventually stay on our own. So continue to deceive yourself. Can you see that? After paying ransom, she's gone. I'm going to play our anthem. I say thank you very much. My name is Olawumi Koike. I hope the one we've spoken this morning will be useful to you. If it's not useful, you can throw it away. If it's useful, review the security around your family. Continue to... Me, I don't tell my own family. If you travel anywhere, they kidnap you, I will talk about it. That's it. The country is no longer safe for anybody. I can hear the sound. My household, they're waking up. Yeah, 4 years old. Killed. So let's play the anthem and I say good morning and bye for now. I love you all. I appreciate the time. Join me later on at about 5 hours from now. Kagbega, Kagbega, Kagbega Faleri. Ìgbàgbọ́ wa ni pé bàtí bẹ̀rù làgọ́ mọ́. Ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká ṣiṣẹ́, ká jọlá. Ìṣọ̀kan àtòmìnira. Ìkẹjẹ́ ká máa lépa. Tẹ̀síwájú. Fọ̀pọ̀ ire àtòhun tó dára. Ọmọ Oòduà dìde. Bọ́ sí ipò ẹ̀tọ́ rẹ. Ìwọ ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. Ànírín ìjọba ń pọ̀ náà káwa náà ká ṣe kí ni? Ojú làlá kan fi ń ṣọ́rí o ó dàárọ̀.